Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes, they know.
YouTube, it's your girl Kimberly. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel in this installment of the holiday glow up guide. We are going to talk about how to rock a red lip for a holiday party. So a lot of times for holiday parties, you want to look different how you normally do. You want to switch up your makeup, but if you want to do that without doing too much work, a red lip is going to be where you want to go. So before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It is a free and easy way for you to see all the videos I make here. Beauty, hair, nails, skincare, tech. We talk about so many different things. I don't want you to miss out. So in order for me to pop right up on your YouTube screen when you open it up, you should subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate it in advance. Also hit the like button if you like this video so I know it's helpful. And hit the notification bell so you'll be first to know when I go live or post a new video. So I really wanted to do this video because I feel like whenever people are like, I want to look dressy but I don't want to do too much, like what is something that I can do? I don't want to deal with the eyeshadows and the blending and the multiple palettes, that's too much. But I also don't want to look plain Jane like how I look every day, because you know this is the holiday party special time. I would say to wear a red lip. Now the first thing with the red lips is you're gonna have to find which one goes best with your skin tone. So there's two reds. There's orange based reds. Well, there's three reds, I lied. There's orange based reds, there's blue based reds, and then there's neutral reds. So orange based reds are gonna have that reddish orangey tone to them, and they're gonna be more bright. People sometimes call them a tomatoey red. Then there's blue based reds, that those are going to be the ones that look like fire engine red, have that blue undertone and make your teeth look whiter. And then there's the, sorry about that, so where we left off, orange reds, those tomatoey reds, neutral reds that are have no undertone to them, and then the blue based reds that are more of those fire engine true kind of reds, and that tend to make your teeth look more white than they are in real life. So as you can tell, people love blue based reds. They think that they look really good, and like I said, because they have that extra factor of making your teeth look whiter, people a lot of times go straight for those blue based reds. And then you have more of the people who are like, I have a warm undertone, so I want a warm red, so I go for that orange based red. All of them look gorgeous, especially if you only wear them as a lipstick and you don't have red anywhere else in your makeup and your dress is not red, then it's really gonna pop. So I would definitely say this is a wonderful idea if you're gonna wear a green dress, if you're gonna wear a gold dress, if you're gonna wear a black dress, if you're gonna wear a silver dress. That red lip is really gonna stand out. So that is super cute. So I'm going to get into some of the different reds and who should wear them based off what your personality is, what your makeup style is like, and kind of how you're going to be moving around at this party. So again, all these are like hypotheticals in my head of situations where I go to holiday parties. So I'm thinking about like the friend's ugly sweater kind of party, the work holiday party, and then the perhaps you're in an organization or a club, or it's like a school thing for your kids, like those kinds of holiday parties. Or you are the, well, if you are the kid at the school holiday party, talk to your parents before you wear red lipstick, don't get me in trouble. But so the first lip is going to be for the people who are busy and don't want to do touch-ups. So I recommend for those people the lip stain. So let's say you're hosting the party, you're in charge of the party, you're the hostess for the party, you're the MC for the party. You're going to be doing a lot of running around, a lot of operational things, or you just want to have a no fuss makeup look and you just want to have drinks and a good time and not worry about constantly touching up your lip. That is where you want to go to the lip stain. So the two favorite red lip stains that I have here is, this one's from Fenty Beauty. This is Strawberry Sangria, the Poutsicle in Strawberry Sangria. So I will swatch it. And this one is like a blue based red. So there you go. You can see very opaque and shiny, and then it dries down to like a matte stain. And then next I have the Dior Addict stain in the shade Natural Poppy. And whereas the Fenty is more blue based, this one is more orange based. So you can see it's really reflective because they go on wet and then they dry down matte. But you can see the Dior is more of like a red based neutral kind of red, and that Fenty is that blue based red. But both of them look gorgeous. They're going to dry down to be beautiful, gorgeous reds, and they're going to last all night. Regardless of you eating, drinking, kissing under the mistletoe, it is not going to go anywhere, and they're going to look gorgeous. So I just wiped off the top glossy layer, and then this is what they're going to leave behind. So the Dior Addict is a little more understated, but that Fenty Poutsicle is going to give you that red power all night, and it's not going to go anywhere. So again, you can eat, you could drink, you can make merry, especially with that Fenty one, and you're never going to have to go to the bathroom to do touch-ups for your makeup. Now granted, you might have to do some other things, but you're not going to have to go touch up your lipstick. So let's say you want something that is more nourishing because you have dry lips. So the stains do dry down and become matte. So if you have really dry lips, sometimes once they dry down, it could become a little uncomfortable, and then at that point you would have to either put gloss on or reapply more stain to moisten it again. And if you have really dry lips, that could be something you just want to avoid. So if you have dry lips and that's your main problem or your main challenge, I would say you can either pair the stain with a more moisturizing lip formula or just jump straight to the moisturizing lip formula. So this is the Fenty Beauty High Shine Gloss Bomb stick in the shade the MVP, and it is a blue based here we go, a blue based lip gloss stick, and it is really easy to wear. And so that is the swatch right there. As you can see, it's a blue based red. It is very long lasting considering that it's a gloss stick, and it looks wonderful on multiple skin tones, no matter what whether you're warm or cool. This looks really pretty, and it is so easy to wear. So the only thing is, as you can see how melty it is, do not keep these in someplace warm. So keep them away from the heater. Don't be like me. But but it wears so gorgeously, and they last really long. And it does even leave a little stain behind, but it's not a true stain, but it's going to look gorgeous, and your lips are never going to look dry throughout the night. You're going to get that same impact of that bold color like the tint, but it's going to be moisturizing. It's not going to be dry. And if you have like lip lines in your lip, it won't settle in. So nobody asked, but I am currently wearing the Fenty Balm Gloss Stick in the shade Sorta Selfish. And as you can see, it's really opaque. It's really one color. Even if you have lip lines or two-tone lips, it mutes it out, and it looks really beautiful. But the red version, I actually love the MVP. It's one of my favorite reds. Now, let's say you are less concerned about touch-ups. You are fine with going to the bathroom and touching up after a couple of drinks or once you eat, and you are more concerned about the impact of the red looking real red and just being a shocker on your makeup look. Then I have two options for you. You are going to either want to go for a liquid red lip or a traditional bullet lipstick red lip. Now for my liquid, my favorite one is the Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paint in the shade Uncensored. And this is a blue base red, and it's funny, when this first came out, this is really what launched Fenty into the stratosphere in terms of being a famous makeup brand, because this shade looks so gorgeous on everybody who tried it that people all over the internet were just like, Rihanna knows what she's doing and we must give her all our money. So that is the Stunna Red Uncensored lip paint. You see how opaque and bold that is? It dries down and it has a little bit of a sheen, but it's not moisturizing, and it's not gonna be sliding all over the place like it sets dry. This is one of the best matte lipsticks for dry lip people. So if you have dry lips and you feel like, well, I can't pull off a matte lip because it's going to be problematic, exfoliate your lips with your toothbrush, put a little Eucerin, leave it for like 3 minutes, wipe it off, and then put this Stunna lip paint, and you'll be able to wear this all night with no cracking, no settling into lip lines, and it won't look crazy. It's going to look really, really beautiful, and this is one of the best reds in terms of if you want an in-your-face red. Now the next red I'm going to share is my favorite bullet lipstick red. Now don't get me wrong, I love a good Ruby Woo, and yeah, Ruby Woo's the only one I could think of, but this one by Patrick Ta, this is the shade That's Why She's Late. This is a really beautiful red also, and it is matte, matte, matte. So if you want that old school Hollywood glamour, pinup girl, Betty Boop kind of red, that is the one you want. So the it's also a blue base red, but it's matte, so you can see how the Stunna paint still has that shine and shimmer, but this is just red, 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 and it's dark and opaque. So whereas you can see the Fenty, the Gloss Bomb stick is still shining, like it still has that high shine gloss look even after all this time. But I love, love, love that Patrick Ta. When I want my classic red look, I always go for this Patrick Ta. And because it is with the Stunna paint, you do have to go to the bathroom mirror to make sure that the liquid is not going outside of the border of your lips, because liquids have more movement, they're more movable in that way. With the bullet lipstick, especially because the Patrick Ta reflection is, the packaging is reflective, so you can use this chunk piece as a mirror and you can see your lips in the reflection of it. So you technically don't need to go to the bathroom to touch up with this, but you will need to, like, you know, just, and then you could touch up using the package. So that's another reason why I like this one. I will say for a drugstore option for red lipsticks, I don't have one here with me, but I would definitely say Revlon, anything Revlon, anything NYX, yeah, those two brands, Revlon, NYX, maybe like Black Radiance. Those kind of brands are going to have that real punchy opaque red that's going to get the job done regardless of what the formulas are. I can't vouch for anybody else at the drugstore. Yeah, that's it. NYX and Revlon, because ELF might embarrass y'all and I don't want to put that on my name. But yeah, so this, like I said, bullet lipstick, definitely you are gonna have to touch up after you eat and drink. A little more work. The Stunna paint actually lasts through eating and drinking sometimes, so you might not even have to really touch up like that. But if you wanted to continue to have this bold color, you're going to have to go and touch it up a little bit, because the inside of the lip might disappear after you drink. So definitely, if you want, use a lip liner, but you don't have to. You want to make sure you have a really clean border when you're applying it. Some people do go around their lips and use like foundation to just make sure that it's really sharp and crisp. I honestly don't even think it takes all that. If you apply it cleanly, you won't need to do all of that. If you know you're a kind of person who you with your lips all the time, then you might want to go for a red gloss, or something like a lip oil that's red, because red lipstick is going to transfer from the bottom lip to the top lip. So if you put your lips all over the place, you'll start to get red all around here, and you don't really want that. Put a little setting spray on your lips. If you grab the setting spray, hit it on the lips, it's definitely going to make it set. But if you use a mattifying setting spray, it will take away that gloss element if you are using more of a glossy lip. And those are my tips for a red lipstick at holiday parties. So I will also say some people find that if they have acne or hyperpigmentation that has a red base to it, that when they wear the red lipstick, it makes that pop out more for their skin. So you may want to consider perhaps doing a foundation or a tinted moisturizer or spot concealing any redness in your face, because the red lipstick will bring that out. So also I would advise not to do a red monochromatic look for holiday parties. So if you're doing a red lip, that should be the highlight of your makeup. Then you want to do neutral blush, neutral eyeshadow. If you are thinking that you want a little more color, then perhaps go with like a terracotta or mauve kind of pink blush. But do not do red lips, red blush, red eyeshadow. You will look like a maniac, okay? It's too much. It's too much. So you cannot do red, all the things, okay? And also, if you're wearing a red dress, you might want to consider not wearing red lipstick, because then that's just a lot of red. So and you don't want it to look more washed out, more pale, because your skin is already, for those of us who the summertime is when we look glorious and then now we look pale, you already have the red dress, which is really bold color, so then the red lip, it's just a lot of red going on, so you may want to consider picking another color if your dress is red. That's a lot of red, okay? So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really hope it was helpful. If you have any other questions about perhaps how you should pair your makeup look, other corresponding colors that'll go good with the red lip, definitely let me know in the comment section below, so that way I can answer them and help you guys out. All right, thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be